28-year-old featherweight hopefuls here. Bektić 1 inch taller, but it's Dan Ige who will have the 1 inch edge in reach. All right, now for the intros back inside of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 12 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Haley, Hawaii, Dan BEKTIC. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record, 13 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, MIRSAD BEKTIC. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Kerry Hatley.
Kerry Hatley, our referee for this one. Brittany Palmer getting us started here for round 1 of a fight that really jumped off the card for a lot of people. This featherweight division really has never been stronger top to bottom.
Ready, let's go to war.
And both of these guys believe on any given night they can compete with the best in the world. Tonight's Fight Clock brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Bektić in black, Dan Ige in white.
Very, very high stakes fight for the featherweight division. And an extremely interesting matchup. Stylistically, big left hook there by Ige. That connected.
It's got to be a confidence builder with that early land.
And it connected hard, too. That was a heavy punch.
Framing off by Ige.
Knee taps. Nice knee tap.
Beautiful knee. Ige looking very sharp early on.
Aggressive out of the chute as usual. The Eric Nixick trained Dan Ige.
The timing with that right hand. Slide back slightly. Fired it off perfectly. MIRSAD's got to get something going.
Yeah, some early adversity for the slight favorite Bektić, who will be 29 in a week.
It's interesting that he's a favorite, seeing as Ige is coming in here with a 4-fight winning streak, and MIRSAD lost his last by stoppage. Oh, good left hook there by Ige, or a little uppercut rather. Ige on top.
Ige so far just looks a little bit stronger so far and seems to be just a little bit fresh.
Yeah, a couple right hands right on that ear, behind that ear. Great start for Ige tonight.
Ige looking very confident here.
And very strong, just a little bit stronger in these transitions so far. From the knee tap to the punches to everything, the way he's mixing it up, just a little bit farther ahead.
Nemiroff bold character since 1872.
He's just beating him to the punch. Ige, excuse me.
Yeah, his timing is excellent. He's seeing everything in the pocket. And MIRSAD has got to get something going. He just got tagged again. And he's getting lit up here.
Touch his soul.
Halfway into this first round, and MIRSAD has encountered all sorts of adversity. Just touched his nose.
If he does get to the stool, we'll see what his boxing coach Chuck Eisenbice has to say about some adjustments.
That's Ige digging to the body.
MIRSAD generally gets his range with his jab, and he hasn't really been able to use it at all. He goes straight for a 1-2, and Ige has been able to just beat him with a punch each time on the transition and the entrance.
Yeah, we're breathing there. If he needs to again, we triple. After the again, I'm ready, we throw. We fight that hand. We bring that hand out.
Nice body shot from Dan Ige.
Oh, my goodness, Ige. This is as sharp as Dan Ige has ever looked.
He's got a light cut under his right eye. Ige. Left eye, excuse me.
Yes.
I don't know if that is a headbutt or a punch yet.
It looks like it's on the eyebrow. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's right above his eye.
Nice left there from Bektić.
Ige's hands just look a little sharper right now. Bektić looks like he's looking for the takedown because he's not comfortable on his feet yet. He hasn't been able to use his jab or get his range yet.
IGE's business partner, Ali Abdelaziz, offering instructions from the front row here.
Nice right hand for Bektić on that one.
Under a minute now to go round one. It's been all IGE so far.
I like what IGE's doing too. It's like patient pressure. He's looking for the right opportunities, and so far his timing has been excellent.
You got about 30 seconds. Take your time to breathe.
Going old school with the foot stomps.
So far, I've seen Bektić just waiting a little too much for IGE. I mean, IGE just first each time, and he's plotting and keeping Bektić on his heels the whole time.
Bektić with a short explosion there, unable to land. Thought about the late takedown. IGE ready for it. Spinning attack. Elbow partially lands for Bektić.
Good job.
All right, 5 minutes down. Tonight's Corner Cam brought to you by Body Armor Sports Drink. Superior hydration with no artificial flavors or dyes. Body Armor, the official sports drink of UFC. Grab one today at 7-Eleven.
Water's coming. I want you to breathe first for the water. Ice on the back and front. Okay, that was good. That was a tough first round. Okay, it was a tough first round. MIRSAD, listen, when you punch, he's throwing wide shots. You got to go straight down the middle with a cross. So you're gonna jab, jab, cross. Listen, you're gonna jab, jab, cross. But when you throw your cross, you got to move your head up.
No candy coating it in MIRSAD's corner, and this is why. Dan IGE with a beautiful right hand there, staying in the pocket, measures him here with the left. Good exchange there. MIRSAD lands a good left hook there, though. But overall, what I was seeing was Dan IGE having his way.
UFC 247, Jones versus Reyes, brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Looks pretty good right there, that Modelo.
All right, here we go. Round two, man. Ready?
The second round at times has been his kryptonite. He's thrown away second rounds. His words, not mine. We'll see how it goes for him tonight.
There you go. MIRSAD got off a good right hand there. A good defense. Good uppercut there by MIRSAD. MIRSAD coming on much stronger.
Yeah, he's waking up now. He's looking more alive, more awake. Nice timing. That was great timing. Yes.
Dan IGE.
Nice defense. Look at him keep that lock. I mean, great defense attempt. He's not able to stop it, but that was a good try. And Bektić on top, controlling.
This is a beautiful moment for Bektić. Coming out of that first round where clearly he lost. I mean, for Asahabi, letting him know that was a tough first round.
And this is the last place you want to be against MIRSAD Bektić. George St. Pierre told him recently, your top game is as good and heavy as anyone I've rolled with.
Yeah, tremendous top game, excellent pressure and positioning.
Good guard passer.
And he's digging these knees to the body. I mean, those are brutal shots to take when you're lying there and your body has to absorb all of it. He's spinning around. But remember, Dan IGE is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. It's going to be very difficult to submit. MIRSAD is allowing him to have space here, though.
P3, the official protein snack of UFC, invites you to try its newest meat and cheese snack, co-developed with the UFC Performance Institute. P3, the more interesting way to get your protein.
MIRSAD back up to his feet.
Double. Find the double. Hook the leg. Yes, MIRSAD. Good. Find your double. Find that left hand.
Dan IGE using that hook on that right leg of MIRSAD Bektić to try to gain the advantage in this position. The way he's got the legs, he's going to put him in almost like a banana split position. Now he lost it.
Right now, this is where Bektić was was determined that he had the advantage, is this top position and control. However, we've seen Ilir Latifi have top position and control for a lot of rounds, a couple rounds, and not do anything. So you got to be aware and landing strikes from the top if you're Bektić.
Well, clearly, if you're hoping for a decision.
Well, I mean, you just got to stay busy because you never know if it's going to go to decision. So you got to be in the caution area and stay working from the top.
Arm triangle
It's
attempt
in
here.
too. It's not all the way, but he's got to get his leg out of the half
Strong
guard.
pressure here. Strong pressure, though. He can cook him from this position. I mean, he might not be able to get it totally, but the more he holds on, the more Dan Ige has to squirm to try to get out. You can finish it from here with a great squeeze. Now he's utilizing that shin pressure. Try to free up that leg. He got it. Full mount. Oh, my goodness. This is excellent. He's got it locked in. You can finish it from the mount, although most people prefer to get on the side of the choke to apply other pressure, to apply additional pressure. It can be finished here.
He's a little high on the elbow.
Yeah, there's a little bit of space here. A little bit of space. But not much.
It's
getting tighter.
Yep.
And he's turning towards it. As he's turning towards it, Dan can't get out of there. And Dan can't get his hand to his ear. It's where traditionally, where you use your hand on the ear to try to defend. Dan's in a lot of trouble. And MIRSAD is keeping the mount position, which is interesting. He wants to hold him down because he's so good with his top pressure. Dan is in big trouble here. Real big trouble.
If he doesn't get the choke, Bektić's arms are going to be blown out.
Yes,
Don't forget that either.
Sure, but in that position, it's more back than it is arms. It's back and neck.
Good top control from Bektić.
Tremendous defense by Dan Ige, too. I mean, many guys would have tapped there. But look at this, the squeeze and the top control. Oh, look at this, though. Dan Ige looking for a Kimura on that left arm. Has to give it up, but still has wrist control. And managed to get to full guard.
Well, a huge answer in round 2 from MIRSAD Bektić.
Yeah, tremendous adjustment.
Now they're 1-1.
And another tough second round for Dan Ige. Had a tough second round against Kevin Aguilar back in June and was able to rally in the third. Same thing against Jordan Griffin 3 fights ago. Ige hits the stool.
Yeah, I hear you. A couple deep breaths for me. Slowing it down. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. I'm going to keep you a little bit sweaty. Yeah. Okay, listen to me. I want you wrestling first on everything, not throwing elbows on stuff we don't need, okay? I want you boxing. I want you lowering your levels, aiming everything at his chest, and then pulling. He's going to want to come out and wrestle. If you want to throw knees, okay, they need to be up the midline. You need your own chin. You understand me? I'd rather have you boxing and nothing on the legs, though.
Yes, sir.
You understand? Hey, 5 fucking minutes out of you.
Yes, sir.
5 fucking minutes out of you, Dan. He does not want it more than you.
Yes, sir.
He does not want that shit more than you.
Yes.
Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
What do you do round 3?
Fuck him up.
Let's go.
Round 3 is brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of UFC. Hard to overstate how important these 5 minutes are in terms of the career trajectory for both Dan Ige and MIRSAD Bektić.
This was one of the most interesting fights on the card.
All right, last round, man. Last round. Ready?
Because stylistically, how close these guys are, and it is matching up exactly the way I was thinking it would. Very close.
Like a mirror match, like they're facing the same guy.
Well, big first round for Dan Ige, maybe even bigger second round for MIRSAD.
And clearly Eric Nixick wanting Ige to avoid the leg attacks, try to box, keep this thing on the feet.
See, this is where, in my opinion, the newer rules could clearly come into play. Now, we're not using the newer rules here. So in the newer rules of judging, that second round is more likely a candidate for a 10-8 round, in my opinion, than the first one was. The first one, Ige landed some really good shots. I think he controlled the round and won the round. But the second round, MIRSAD just controlled it. I mean, really, it should be a bigger gap.
Right, and that's why they want those more liberal 10-8s under the new scoring system. Dominance, duration, damage, 2 of 3, 10-8.
And even then, really, it's a Band-Aid. on a broken system.
Let's get off that break.
I think you more just got to look at what we have. We have the old scoring system here, so how do you win that with these judges is the question, I think.
Thanks for bringing us back, Doug.
Wrestle. Crossface, Dan.
Good defense by Ige here. He's got that far, so hard to calling the single with that.
MIRSAD relentless here in his attempt for the takedown.
Nothing there, man. You just hold it, Dan. Keep scoring.
It's a tough balance position here for Ige. That's why he can't commit too much to anything. It's a weird, it's
look
tough.
at this, the separating them.
I don't know about that at all either.
Yeah, I don't agree with that either.
Jeez. That was a very challenging, I don't know.
I mean, they're working.
Yeah, that was a good position to take away.
Right, I mean, that's where the difficulty lies. And, oh, good right hand there by Ige. Of MIRSAD trying to employ his strategy.
Yep.
You gotta let that play
He
out.
had a deep single leg, and the ref literally pulled him apart.
And it's not like he was stalling.
Nope.
He was just having a hard time getting it.
Walk him off. Let's go, Ige.
I mean, we can't just play to the crowd.
He's gonna shoot one block.
Oh, big connection with the left.
Right hand by Ige.
It's looking like Ige has the advantage in the striking, and Bektić might have the advantage in the takedowns, but right now, Ige's up on a big shot. Nice hook by Bektić on that one.
Well, it seems like Ige has an advantage in the power when it comes to stand-up.
Hey, we want this shit ball. Let's go. Let's go, dude. He's in the right now.
Under 2 minutes now to decide this one. Ige pressing forward, unable to connect there.
1, 2.
They're talking to each other here. Oh! Ige with a big punch and a kick to the body.
So an urgent third round thus far for Dan Ige. Now
another challenging position to be in if you're Bektić. Nice double leg, good step over.
Step over, he's got an arm bar. Oh, he lost it.
Just lost the grappling transition there. Now he's on his back to see if he can create some space.
Get up!
MIRSAD with a tremendous top control. Ige trying to sweep him.
Nice
Almost
hooks by Ige.
Nice.
Uses butterfly to create space.
But look at this,
Bektić is on his
still
back.
on him.
Good control by Bektić to keep that. Nice Granby little front headlock. Created space, but Bektić right on the front headlock to maximize. And we got Ige on a single leg trying to counter by being offensive.
And he's got to know we're on short time here. And for MIRSAD, I feel like he's got to do some damage here.
Ige's got to scoot his butt towards the heel of Bektić here if he wants to beat this scramble.
Ige's looking for a leg lock.
And there's the final horn.
Wow, what a fight.
As advertised, that one competitive 15-minute affair. MIRSAD Bektić and Dan Ige.
That might be 1-1 in a draw.
Yeah, that's a tough
I mean,
fight.
that last round was so tight. You got really good strikes landed on the feet, and then you got Bektić with the takedowns and control, but no damage on the ground. Boy.
That's a hard one.
Wow.
If it wasn't tough already.
Yeah, if it wasn't tough already. I mean, just a great, great fight, though, and really did live up to the expectation in terms of the stylistic matchup.
And by the way, those are round 3 significant strikes, 15-4 for Ige. Let's look back at it. Fight replay brought to you by Nemiroff, bold character since 1872.
So Ige with a big first round, right? Gets off some great shots, has Bektić on his heels. Really lands the bigger power shots, although Bektić did get some of his shots, but then Bektić with the second round was able to get his takedowns going, able to get his top game, able to threaten. able to threaten with this submission attempt, a really tight head and arm choke, a huge advantage in the second round for MIRSAD BEKTIC. But then in the third round, IGE with the big power shots, had him hurt, staggered him a little bit, just landed a good clean left hand there. But then MIRSAD gets the takedown, controls him on the ground, but doesn't get any damage out. So how do you score that?
Well, nothing easy about being a judge, being a referee in any sport. You saw the Portland Trailblazers get kind of hosed last night, right? So nothing easy about it, but these should be some interesting scorecards forthcoming here. Bektić trying to make it 3 wins in his last 4. IGE trying to extend his winning streak to 5 straight overall. All right, looks like the scorecards are in. They are. Bruce Buffer has them.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Patrick Patlin scores the contest 29-28, Bektic. Marcos Rascal scores it 29-28, IGE. And Joshua Ferrara scores the contest 29-28 for the winner by split decision, Dan 50K IGE.